Hello everyone, this is Taryn with Wonderfully Made Handcrafting, and today I wanted to show you some of the new products I have from Ferris Wheel Press. I have their new Carousel inkwell, a new ink, Hearty Harvest, which is part of their everyday collection, a new Carousel fountain pen that matches this Hearty Harvest, and then I also have a calligraphy ink. This is in Time Teal. So I'm really excited to show you all of these and talk a little bit about each product. Now, this one is currently available on the website. These two release October 6th as well as this one. So let's jump in and talk about the Carousel inkwell first. Okay, first off, we all know that Ferris Wheel Press has the best packaging, but how adorable is this with the gold foiling and everything? I am in love. So it comes nicely packaged in this little box. I always have trouble opening them up without breaking them, so I'm going to try my best. There we go. Then you also have instructions on the inside lid on how you stir, store, and savor. Those are the three kind of things that you can do with this inkwell. Also has some care and maintenance, rinsing with warm water, it says, between inks, and lid care to help preserve the surface of your cap. Wipe any stray ink splashes with warm water and a soft cloth, air dry. So a very simple care on this, and you open here and you have this little mini carousel cap. I am in love. This is actually smaller than I anticipated, and I love it. I think it's adorable how cute it is. So it does hold 12 milliliters of liquid for ink. So I'll put that to the side. So it has this nice little cap that you can use and just store on your desk for a couple days. But what I love and what everyone loves is that you can put your inks with different shimmers and whatnot, or duochromes in there, and then you can spin it. So you're gonna get that nice spin, there we go, around, and it's gonna make that ink spin with all the glitter or sparkles in it. So I think that is so fun. You also can tip it down like this and get the rest of that ink out, because it'll pool obviously to the side right here. So I'm so excited to show you this in like real use. I haven't used it yet. Some other noticeable things about this is that it did take 2 years for them to design, and they really liked it because it has this fun, eclectic feel like a fairground. Obviously it is called a carousel because look at that, look how cute that is, and it just really embodies the fun just way of Ferris Wheel Press. Everything that they do is very childlike and makes me dream kind of, and so that is something that they decided to do with this. So I will show you this more in depth when I get one of my inks out. The height is 26.5 millimeters, width is 43. Another thing is the glass wall thickness is 3 millimeters. So I mean, it does feel pretty sturdy. Not that I want to drop it anywhere, but it feels fairly sturdy, and look at that, it's so fun. So anyways, I will show you this in a second. Let's move on to that Hearty Harvest collection. Okay, so like I said previously, the Hearty Harvest collection releases October 6th. So you have one of these new and improved Carousel ink pens. Let me try to get this out. These are the ones I really have trouble getting out. Let me see here. I never like ripping these boxes, so there we go. Has a little rip in it, but it's okay. So this is the new and improved Carousel ink pen. It is capped and posted length is 128 millimeters. It has an improved acrylic blend, the outside with a gloss finish. So here it is here. And it has a standard converter, standard international size. So That is the Carousel ink pen. It is light. Let me show you how it opens. So it does have that click cap that's airtight. And then you see your converter in here. This I have not used yet, so it's just like that, but you're gonna fill it up. You're gonna roll this down, and then you would put this in the ink, and then when you twirl it, it's gonna suck up that ink. And then you just pop it in right there. You'll feel like a pop in there, and then you can put it back together. So that is how you can get ink in. You can also do it where you put the nib in as well and suck it up the same way. So I will show you that in a second. Let's go ahead and get this ink open. Look at that shine. That is beautiful. Beautiful for fall. Let's see what this is. So this is part of their everyday collection. You have this beautiful box that has, looks like some cookies, some holiday letters maybe with a fountain pen there. Even looks like maybe, okay, those are lights out there. I almost thought it looked like Christmas trees out there. But you have the cats, so they have cats a lot. Looks like some ice skates, some cats in the picture frames in there, if you can see that. And then the back side, you have this grandma cat knitting and some pumpkins. Really cute stuff. This is a sparkling ink. So let's see, it says it's an amber butterscotch with rose gold shimmer. So as you can see here, you definitely see that shimmer. I'm gonna shake this up a little bit and get some swatches. Have some paper here. So we could use that inkwell, but I'm gonna shake this up and do it this way first. So you have that sticker right here for the Hearty Harvest, and then you have the logo on the front. Let's open it up and swatch it with a Q-tip real quick. And then I will add some to the pen as well. That is beautiful, like a rusty orange. Let's find somewhere to put my Q-tip. Okay, so we will, actually, you know what? I don't know why I just capped my ink. Let's add some to this pen and we can do some writing. I didn't have it down low enough. There we go. So if you do it like that, I do like to make sure that everything's clean on the outside so I don't get inky fingers too bad. Although my life kind of consists of inky, crafty fingers. So I'll put that down here. Cap this before it spills. And then let's get this pen flowing. Now this is a fine nib. If you get the fine, it's a 0.7 millimeter. Medium nib is 1.0 millimeter. So there it's going. Let's write Hearty Harvest. Really pretty. And as you can see here, as it's drying, you're gonna get that shimmer in there as well, that rose gold shimmer. So that will take a little bit to dry. And this is just starting to come through the pen nicely. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of movement of the pen to get it going nicely. But if you're looking for a nice beginner starter pen, these are amazing. Carousel pen, obviously by Ferris Wheel Press. I like how they do the two colors or matching colors with what they have that's new and upcoming. So that is Hearty Harvest. I will come back and show you what that looks like dried. But let's move on and talk about that calligraphy ink. Okay, so this is Time Teal, their calligraphy ink. So definitely different than their regular ink. You don't want to use this in fountain pens, rollerball pens, or a feeder system. You want to use these with either glass dip pens or brushes or anything that you can wash out with water. Speaking of washing this, if you get anything dried on your glass dip pens from the ink, you can also use some rubbing alcohol to get that off. But I have not had any issue just with plain old water as long as you wash it fast. With these, they say that they are waterproof, smudge resistant, durable, and light fast. You want to shake them well before you use them, similar to their other shimmer inks. And that's basically it. Let's get in here and see what Time Teal looks like. There's a beautiful box as well, really fun and unique with all these different characters. Now, they did do a set of 4 of these beforehand. I got borrowed blue beforehand, and I loved that. Now, I believe there's another set of 4. Time Teal is just the one that I personally got in my box. So this one, look at this, a dark blue, and then look at that shimmer. I'm not sure if you can see, but it has this nice green kind of teal shimmer in there. It is so beautiful. Hopefully the light can catch it. But let's kind of shake this up and see what we get. I have to shake it for a minute. It looks like that's all through. Get an extra little shake in there. Okay, let's see what we got. So definitely, obviously, a different bottle as well. This is going to be a very airtight container right here, little cap. So let's see how this writes. I just started using glass dip pens and I love them. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Tea time. Okay, so I didn't get enough ink there. And I forgot my extra hump in my M, if you saw me add that in. Tea time. Teal. Maybe I should try a different dip pen and see if it works better. Let's leave this to the side and we'll try a different dip pen. Maybe this one holds better. Well, no, I was writing my name and Time Teal at the same time. I'll write my name. Okay, so this one seems to work holding the ink better. Time Teal. Yeah, this one definitely works better. So maybe try different dip pens if you're having issues, because this one definitely is working better than that long, narrow one. Because I can kind of just keep on going with this one. So, see the difference in the tips? So this one looks like it has a lot, but it's just not letting go of the ink. I'm not really sure why. Well, it just let go of the ink there. Got a little splatter. Maybe I just needed some time, because now it's working. Well, I just might have to work around with these and kind of see how they work with the different inks, because like I said, fairly new to glass dip pens. I just started working with them and I really do love them. This one definitely has, you know, a thicker kind of output. But anyways, this is not a review on dip pens. I probably should know that. But once you start, it's hard to like stop. So this is kind of a swatch with just a Q-tip. Do another one that has darker area. And then I'll let this dry and then I will show you the shimmer afterwards. Okay, so this is what Time Teal looks like. You can definitely see some shimmer in person, but also see on that lettering right there, you can see that shimmer from the calligraphy ink. It definitely seems more opaque than the regular ink, than just, you know, the fountain pen ink that Ferris Wheel Press sells. I did get a little bit of seeping through my page and bleed through. This is just regular copy paper, printer paper, but you also see that shimmer in that dot right there. It is a really beautiful color. If you like that dark teal look. And I also wanted to show you that Hearty Harvest. So this is a lighter kind of shimmer, rose gold. So you see that in the orange. You can also see a little bit in the writing, obviously, but not as much. But that is the color of Hearty Harvest. So I did want to show you the Carousel inkwell in use. So let me grab that and we'll get started with that. Okay, so we're going to use some dip pens with the Carousel inkwell, obviously. Now, Ferris Wheel Press does have their own dip pen. I just don't have that yet. These are some that I just picked up myself. And I am using this ink, Queen Allium. This is one of my favorite inks that I have so far from Ferris Wheel Press. I know it's purple. I know I'm not much of a purple girl, but wait till you see it. So let's open this box and pour a little bit inside the inkwell. So you see here that you have that gold shimmer on the bottom. So I'm gonna mix it first before I pour it. So you do get that shimmer in the inkwell. And let's see. So I'm just gonna try to pour a little bit. Okay, that was a little bit more than I was thinking, but it is a little bit. Just trying to get that edge off. Now, obviously I could have poured a lot more, but I'm just doing this for the video for right now. Don't have any plans for this ink, so I could always pour it back in though. So I'm gonna put that right there. And then let's see it work its magic. Ta-da! So obviously, if I filled it up more, it would have more room to move around on top of that little center section. But look at that. And then I'm gonna dip in my pen. Actually, you know what? I probably should fill it a little bit more so I have more room to dip. I didn't think of that. Hold on one second. Let's fill it up a little bit more. So let me shake it. And let's see. Ta-da! Okay. One more drop. Let me clean off of this edge and then we will continue. Now the only thing I wonder is when I spin it, I guess you just don't want to spin it too hard. But look at that ink move around. So yeah, now I dip it and I have more coverage. Ta-da! Okay, let's spell out the name. I love this. So it's going to definitely get all that ink moved around, so you're not constantly having to shake it inside the bottle, but it's also just fun to spin this little carousel. Ta-da! Look at that. So beautiful. This is going to be fun to use for sure, and a beautiful little addition to my desk. Almost spilled right there. But this gives you more area to dip that glass dip pen in there. You could also use a brush. So I figured while I had this out, I would also give you a little swatch with a Q-tip. So I'm going to dip that Q-tip in and give you a nice swatch of this color. I will let it dry and come back and I will show you in a second. And here's the swatch. So you definitely see how that dip pen could pick up that gold shimmer. There is your swatch from the Q-tip. You see that gold shimmer with the purple. And guys, that is it. I am so excited for these releases from Ferris Wheel Press. Most of them do become available October 6th. However, this fun little inkwell is available now as we speak. And isn't it just adorable? So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know down below if you plan on picking any of these up. I will also leave my affiliate link down below, so definitely use that. If you use WMH, you get 10% off your order. And thank you so much for all of you that use that link, and I hope you have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.